Hello everyone. Okay, I thought I'd just show you some trades and thoughts. I did some screenshots this last week, and I thought I would just post them on the forum because they were interesting. Okay, so we've got nothing but 4-hour charts up here, and the currencies that I was interested in was sterling, the Aussie dollar, and the yen. So if we have a look over here, you can see that the yen is the strongest, it's the white line. Then we also have the Aussie dollar, and down here all on its own, Johnny No Mates down here is sterling. And the interesting thing with the yen is, if you look, obviously it's in an uptrend, and when it pulls back, you can see it coming down, can't you? And then it goes again. That's the point, obviously we want to catch it. So if we have a look at where the arrow is now, you can see it came back and then started to go up. And the same thing happened with the Aussie dollar. Okay, it's coming down and it's gone up again. The sterling was doing a very similar thing, but opposite, obviously. At the point where the tip of my arrow pointer is there, it was actually pointing up and then it went downwards. Okay, so we've got two strong currencies and a very weak one. Okay, so if we go across to this chart here, you can see the white line, which is the yen, is above zero with a steep angle pointing upwards, and the Aussie dollar is doing the same, and Johnny No Mates at the bottom here, sterling, is doing the opposite, so he's very weak. So the trades there really were sterling Aussie and the sterling yen. So the chart over here, this left hand side, you can see now the other chart I tend to bring up is one with volume and currency difference on it. There's one or two other things on it, and all the indications were at that point that the sterling's going to drop and the Aussie dollar is going to rise. So you can see where I placed the trade, and interestingly, obviously I put a line in here at the bottom of that wick of that candle. I would imagine that was probably a point where I was going to come out. You can see on all these tick volume indicators, they're all pointing down. You see all these red lights here. Look, that one was lit up as well. At that point there, look, because we've got a white square, the tick volume indicator is pointing up slightly. If we go across to the right here, we've got the sterling yen, and again we've got red lights, so all of the tick volume indicators are pointing down. I also obviously look at another chart with other indicators on. The other thing I tend to do is open the 4-hour chart up so I can look back further, just looking for key points on the chart, support, resistance. I don't want to be trading in an area where there's been a past area of something major happening. Okay, the other one I wanted to show you, when this was news related, so I did a screenshot here, and if you look here, this is my news for the Forex Factory. There was 3 bits of US dollar news: retail sales, core retail, and PPI. And what happened was that the dollar dropped. So if you look at this now, I've got quite a few screens up, so I've captured this over here where the flashing thingy is. This is on a 5-minute, showing the currency strength. Now you can see the dollar dropping and the actual dollar index, the Dixie, dropping as well. And we've got two currencies on the other side of that zero line heading in the opposite direction. We've got the yen and we've got sterling. Now if we go across to these charts here, mainly this one, the strongest currency here is the yen and it's pointing up. The other currency is the weak one, the sterling, so I don't really want to touch that one. So out of those two, I want to pick the yen. So you can see where I placed the trade, the green dotted line, and the red dotted line was a take profit. It did take profit. I did have a look at the chart late last night, and the price did come down and then it bounced, and it's around sort of here somewhere now. So that was a news related one, and just the thinking behind it really. let's just have a look at another one. I'll just clean these up. So what I was looking at was the euro sterling here. So we had on the 4 hour chart this previous area here of resistance, and it did try to break through here, and eventually it did break through. And interestingly, if you look at the volume down here, look, okay, so we had a nice bit of volume. I'm looking at the blue bar down here, look, a nice bit of volume here, some dojis and indecision, low volume, and then look at the blue volume bars here, look how they keep increasing, and it did go through, look. So that was the euro sterling. So the euro over here is above 0, and of course sterling is Johnny No Mates down here on its own, not having much of fun in the party because I guess he's been kicked out. Anyway, that's it. Just some thoughts I thought I'd share with you. Bye now.